What's good, guys? It's your boy Shadow back here. Today we're going to be just talking about a podcast. I don't know what we're going to be talking about. I'm just going to be talking about stuff. So, I just have some questions and I'll just be talking. So, why? Why does Sanji never pull? Like, you have to understand. Sanji is the Riz. He's the Riz master. He's the Rizzler of Oz. He's absolutely him, and he doesn't pull. And Luffy is stupid, and he pulls. That's mind-boggling. That's mind-blowing. Like, how does Luffy get Boa and Sanji get a three-eyed girl from an island that doesn't even actually like him and was trying to backstab him the entire time? Like, give Luffy some credit. Give Luffy something. I mean, not Luffy. Give Sanji something. But the series isn't ended yet, so we don't know for sure if Sanji ever ends up with somebody. But we know for sure that Luffy ends up with Boa, but that's just it. Zoro just doesn't care about love. He just wants to live his life. And Nami, I don't know Nami. I don't know Usopp either. Frankie, Brook is just probably going to live his life as a ghost. But, anyways, there's actually been one movie that I've been thinking about. Mission Impossible. Like the old one. I think it's old. Like Superman 2.0. Like, that dude is really annoying. Like, I know he was like a villain in the end, but like, that man was annoying. Like, he got struck by lightning because they were having to move. That's my cup. They were having to move through clouds, like stormy clouds. And after what's his name? Tom Cruise. I forgot his actual name in the movie. After Tom Cruise saved Superman 2.0, he was like, he didn't even say thankful. He just says like a rude remark to a rude comment to Tom Cruise. But hold up. That's good apple juice. Anyway, so like Mission Impossible, that dude, and then I knew he was a villain. I didn't even watch the movie. I knew he was a villain by the way he talks. By the way, it's you. I don't know if you know this, but do you know when like you have a feeling, a strong gut feeling, that this person is not supposed to be here? I already knew he was a villain. I just didn't know which villain he was, and it was that one bomb maker. He was a villain bomb maker, and I was like, well, that makes sense. Anyways, I'm just gonna be rambling about random things. Alright, I'm actually gonna be talking about new movies. Now, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That is a great movie. I just hate how it ended. Like, you couldn't have gave us any leadway. Like, it was this entire thing that we did not ask for about the Spot. Well, the Spot was like him, so I respect that. But like, you had this entire hour and a half movie, right? And then right when they showed well, spoiler alert. I should have said this, but spoiler alert. Right when they showed the Spider-Man from, I think, Earth 46, or I don't know which Earth he was from, but when he turned to the Prowler, and that was Miles, that wasn't like a hero. Because I hate when people are like, oh my gosh, I have to save blah blah blah, and I would rather save my dad than save the entire universe, right? He was like, he's the person, he's like, well, no, Damien is a whole different person, but he's like Damien 2.0. He's like, if one person has to die, well, this is what I'm getting from his appearance. One person has to die and the world lives, so be it. Because I don't think he's a villain. I just think in that world, that's what he has to look a little bit more intimidating than he'd have to look like a child. So I don't think he's a villain per se. I just think he's like an anti-hero. That's what I think of him, and it was crazy. And also when I keep saying Miles Morales, when he was like, everybody keeps telling me how I'm supposed to live my life. He's like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. That was pretty cool, but he doesn't understand why Miguel was like, bruh, we have to not let you go. And he was like, no, I gotta save my dad. I gotta save my dad. He's like, I'm not saying you can't. Well, he actually is saying you can't save your dad, because if you save your dad, then you're most likely, if you keep counteracting canon events, if you keep counteracting it, then the world will reset, because the world is always going to be in a line. There are some things that you can't change. In Spider-Man, there's some things that you can't change. If you keep changing the things that you can't change, the world will make a new world with the stuff, with the things that can't change. And hold on. If you keep changing things that are not supposed to be changed, then the world will reset with the things that you tried, that you changed, unchanged. I don't know if that made sense or not, but yeah. Alright, I only have like 4 minutes left. Wait, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6 minutes left because this phone doesn't have a lot of space. But also, because I usually do it on a laptop. But also, let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy. The way they did Rocket was foul. He was like, that's even worse than how they did me, like to Nebula. I'm like, we saw you get torn apart and put back together so many times, and you're saying that that's worse than what they did to Rocket? They didn't even show all of what they did to Rocket. They only showed the aftermath of what they did. And sometimes they showed the in-between, but it was covered because it was probably that vulgar and they want kids to watch it. But I don't think Guardians of the Galaxy is for kids. But he was like, and then his backstory, I get why, like they said in the movie, I get why he doesn't want to talk about it. Because his backstory was low-key crazy. And then this entire show, they're like, he only has 48 hours to live. What they did is way more than 48 hours, because they went on an entirely different planet. Let that the planet. All right, this is what they did. They went into a spaceship, stole something, went back to their spaceship, figured out that it doesn't have the stuff in it. So then they traveled to an entirely different planet. Went to see the creator of Rocket. Stole the stuff, so found out the code. Went on to a thing that is going up in the air, destroying a planet. They jumped on it. got all the kids out, all the animals out, everything, right? Then after that, they kill the creator. Then after that, they brought everybody onto the ship. Then I think they healed Rocket before that. And then they got everybody onto the ship. So you can't tell me that they did all that and healed Rocket within 2 days. You can't tell me that they traveled planet to planet in 2 days. I've seen some people be like, oh yeah, it's probably going to take us 1,000 light years to get to this planet. And they did it in less than 2 days. That is crazy to me. But anyways, peace out. This phone is running out of space really quick. It's running out of space really quickly. So peace out. See you another time, another day, another hour. Shadow is out.